Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, here is Terrence.
This bout is scheduled.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
If you know you can fight, you don't need a crowd, you don't...
You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. The jab not finding its target. The straight right just misses. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The straight right just misses. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
And he scores with the counter. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but don't expect these fans to be sitting down. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym. Because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Straight right just misses. That counter shot lands. Nice counter. Well done with that counter shot. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. Can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Misses with the straight left. Bravery being shown here is just incredible. Catch and shoot. Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. They exchange punches. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Down big time.
Come on, switch.
Let's get it started in round three. The perfect counter lands. A perfect counter shot. A That's another scoring shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good counter punching. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And he misses with that straight left. Beautiful counter punch. How about that time counter shot? They're both trying for a knockout. Good counter punch. The straight right just misses. Punch, counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The stamina is off the charts. Nice job slipping that left uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes. Here we go to the fourth round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
There's a counter shot. Counter punches have to hurt. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. That counter punch caught him clean. He threw a punch and just got countered. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Misses with that jab. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
That punch is beginning to take its toll. Nice counter punch. Could not have come soon enough. There's the bell to start round 5. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Punch, counter punch. There's a counter shot. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. You don't want to trade shots. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch, counter punch. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
One punch could change everything in this battle. How about that time counter shot? And he scores with the counter. Holding nothing back here in the round. Those counter punches have to hurt. That left uppercut doesn't score. That counter shot lands. No secret who has the advantage after that. Let's start the sixth. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
That jab doesn't score. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Counter punches have to hurt. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The straight right just misses. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Nice counter. There's a counter shot. There's a scoring blow. And he scores with the counter. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Can't land that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Crawford. Here we go. It's round 7. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
And he wasn't ready for that counter. Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit. And that will do it.